Hi guys. I don't think I'm gonna go into another coughing fit because I have a cough suppressant, natural cough suppressant, alcohol. I like nature, but that's beside the point. There's talk, a little bit of talk, about the feds stepping into the digital currency world. And taxing the gains, especially of BitCoin. And the very same people in the same breath will say they can't do it. The infrastructure is too good, and it's a global currency, so America can't just go around passing laws that affect everyone on Earth. They're wrong. This is America. We're the most arrogant people in the world. Our government does whatever the hell it wants to do. And I know this because I was there when they cracked down on the poker sites. And the same talk I'm hearing now about Bitcoin, I heard then about poker, legalized poker. And while all the talk was occurring, I liquidated. I had a whole slew of accounts on different poker sites with money in each one. And I liquidated all the funds from the little ones and stuck it in my bank and withdrew the cash. So, but, big mistake here. I left the bulk of the money, which was quite substantial, in the two biggest poker sites, which were Poker Stars and Full Tilt Poker. And you went back and forth as they were leading up. There's a lot of talk about it, and as we got closer to this actually happening, the whole internet blew up with articles and videos and panic. And one day you woke up, you logged on to Poker Stars, and your money was still in the account. You could see it. You couldn't touch it. So the feds went through banks to make this happen, and you couldn't deposit any new money in your account. You couldn't withdraw the old money. You couldn't do anything. You could sit there and look at it, and you couldn't even play poker. Not for money, not for real money. So then the bank notices started coming, telling people we will no longer accept deposits from poker websites. So, and we also worked with PayPal, which is basically a digital bank. So there you were, with your money, but no way to get it. And the days started going by. And the government was trying to figure out how to tax the money you made on the poker sites. But they can't tax money you deposited. You already paid taxes on that. You went out and you got a job and you earned it, and you deposited the money into your poker account. So if they can't tax the deposits. They can only tax the money you made off the deposits. Those are your gains. Finally, they released accounts to where you could get to the money, but the banks weren't taking them. You couldn't even get halfway through transferring it to the banks. So what do you do? And you couldn't. If you logged on to your account, they would tell you, Poker Stars and Full tell you can't play poker anymore. You're going to have to figure out what to do with this money because you have this amount of time to get it the hell off my site because I'm done playing with your government. They're from I don't even know where they're from. They're from some foreign country, and they got pissed off and said, you know what, Americans, you're on your own. We don't care. Well, I'm sure they cared. They did try to fight first, but they lost. You can't beat the U.S. government. So, one day, a guy from Argentina offered 60% for my poker chips. So now I'm paying 40% losses. It's unbelievable. I thought about it for a couple of days and I was like, you know what? Getting 60% of this is better than getting 0%. So I told him to put the money into my PayPal account, which he did. And I gave him his poker chip. And then I gave him a warning not to ever trust anybody from America, like he did with me. I could have took his money and ran. And that was it. I closed my poker accounts. Last time I played poker online. They did leave legalization, all that, in the hands of the states, and a couple of them did legalize it, but they are taxing your gains. And this is Nevada and New Jersey, and I don't know how many other ones, if any, it's just a handful. So if you didn't live in Nevada or New Jersey, you can't play poker online. For real money. So, and that totally sucked. And because I'm a little bit fearful that the feds are going to stick their noses into the digital currency industry and try to get their money. And if they can't get their money, or what they think is their money, and they're just going to do what they did with poker and say, if we can't get ours, nobody's getting theirs, so F you. I mean, I'm not petrified of this, because I believe in the people running this industry a whole hell of a lot more than I believe in the people running the poker industry, for God's sake. You talk about shady. The Fed said they did all this because people were laundering billions of dollars drug money through the poker sites. They wanted their money. They wanted a piece of your money. They wanted to tax you. Peace, everybody.